Hey everyone, Mark again, Fractals and Forks, Tuesday, January, what is it, 9th, second week of the year, and it looks like volatility has finally started to come back. Well, at least the Asian and European session. As usual, the US session was a bit of a snooze fest, although it's getting better, in my opinion. All right, so let's quickly go over the list. DXY, what we said yesterday, a bit of a pullback before the big move down, and I think that might be happening soon. So this was the weekly. Ideally, we stay under the median line, and ideally, if we do spike above it, the 55 weekly, which is up right now at 93.54, that should cap. If we look at a daily, same picture, obviously. Maybe tomorrow up a little bit more, and then Thursday, Friday, maybe we'll see the big drop. Let's hope so. All indications are there, slowly but surely. So let's start. So that was DXY. I'm gonna quickly go over everything. Euro dollar. So this is my chart. I think everybody in the whole world has this chart right now. So still this original fork, which I showed yesterday or the day before, support here. We haven't reached it yet, but the 119 level will be very, very important. Daily reversal level here at 1883, which would coincide with a let's say a twin brother of the median line, which you see here, this small green line, that has been support for a number of times, and I'm hoping if we do go down again, that coincides with the daily reversal here, that will provide support, and then we can take out this 121 level. On a 4-hour, let's have a quick look. Also the same, I kind of really like this hold at the 50 line here. Also a horizontal level was the high from 20th of December, well, approximately, but still the level to look out for is a little below 119. So I've got 118.93 on a 4-hour. Why is that? Because that was not the spike high here, but the high in August, and it has been some kind of a pivot around this area, for months and months and months. Okay, next on my list is freaking effing Kiwi. Excuse my French. So on a daily, yes, 50 line. We've stalled here. We've stalled here for a long time, basically, all this week. We spiked above it during Asia. The one thing is looking for a pullback, but as you can see, if we want to count the waves, 1, 2, and this is 3 in 5 waves. Then we got a 4 here, and then a 5th wave up, or this is already 4 if we count this. And are we done and we get an ABC? I don't know, but looking for a pullback and, you know, a close at the bottom of the daily candle, so at the lows, that would be something positive for Kiwi bears like me. Anyway, look at the 4-hour. Same pictures, obviously, always, but you know, the fork is pretty nice. 75 line, resistance. Do we go back to the median line? Yes, I hope so. And for the symmetry, we should at one point reach the lower parallel. Will it be completely the lower parallel? I don't know, but if it's a 75 line here, then it's a 75 line here, so that's why the magnetic circle is there. Next one, Aussie is missing a wave too. It's much clearer actually here, not on the daily, but I'll show you on the 4-hour. So yeah, pullback, how deep I don't know, and then a 5th wave up, and probably resistance, you know, not 79, but probably here 78, 80s. That would be, so like this, and I'll tell you why I think that. It's a lot clearer on the 4-hour. So wait, hang on, let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, well, it was clear to me before, but you know, if this is 1 and 2, little tiny one, and then a wave 3 and a tiny wave 4 here, then we still have 5 to go towards this area, and that's why I said 78, 80s, and then a pullback maybe towards, you know, lower than wave 4, obviously, 77, 80s, or a little bit lower, the 50 line, for instance, which you know, has been acting like a pivot too around this area. Okay, what are the implications? If Kiwi is already pulling back and Aussie still has 1 wave up to go, then Aussie Kiwi should you know, have some upside. But I'm just going to go through the list first. So let's look at some crosses, and I know a lot of you are playing pound Kiwi, as am I. On the daily, this support, you know, it's like not clear, but obviously we made, if I zoom in, on the daily, if this can be close at the highs, then we have a bullish hammer. At the lows, that would be very good. On a 4-hour, a lot clearer. This fork, you know, perfect touch here, perfect touch here, back to the median line, perfect touch here, and now back to the median line. That's the whole idea, you know. That's what forks are for, and you know, there's always good odds if if parallels, lower or upper parallels, hold, and in this case, you know, 2 times, then chances that the median line will be hit again, you know, grow exponentially actually. Another pair, another Kiwi pair, Euro NZD, Euro Kiwi. Also on the daily, a very nice touch of the 50 line. Got rejected, so that's a positive. So should go back to the median line. What happens after this, well, you know, that's definitely not clear. Another thing is, you know, I like on an RSI 20, I like a 40 hold. So you know, watch out for the next day and see if we bounce off here. Could be time to step on the gas a little bit and try to get in into a move that could potentially, you know, make another high. If Kiwi is pulling back and Euro dollar is basically at support or 40 or 50 pips from it, Euro Kiwi could be on the verge of exploding again. This has been nice all year. I see no reason to go against the trend, right? That was all that I've written down, but I'm gonna go to dollar SEK and dollar NOK. Watching this closely, I want to see a rejection here for the Swedish krona at this upper parallel of the, you know, original fork. It's all not very precise, but that's what you get with, you know, these kind of currencies. But it was an inflection point here. Was resistance here, support here. So now I'm hoping a retest and then you know, down again. So what is this level? You know, 827, but could also be a little bit higher, 831 or 832. The 832 would be the exact 832.38 would be a 50% retrace of this move down. Well, actually I should move it here because that's the move down. So it's 832.23. So it might be you know, might be worth it to put a pending here and try to play the short side with a tight stop. Up to you what you consider tight, right? Obviously, you know, the trend line, it could be tested again, so it would have to be above 844 or something, which is quite a stretch, but you know, risk reward is yeah, well, huge. So dollar NOK, same story actually. Looking to go short, where, like I said in the video from yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, this circle would be ideal. We're on a daily, so I probably, you know, have to think in days, not in hours like other hourly charts. So this might happen, you know, next week on the 16th or something, if we still you know, have some upside. Otherwise, you know, we could have reached resistance already. Maybe a little bit higher. This daily reversal here, which is not really clean, but this area that could have been or will be resistance. So yeah. Yeah, well, I'll just have a look at, because I'm really quick today, it seems, and I do want it to go over gold and silver, and it's quite interesting here. So I really like those modified shift forks in this median line, and behold, it was support, well, 3 days ago, and today it was support again. So very interesting. You would have thought, you know, it would zoom through that median line and then a retest and then down more, but the fact that it held, for me, it's a bullish sign. Means we could still run some more to the upside. And then silver on a daily. Well, let me zoom out first. I posted this chart. You've all seen it. This is what I think will happen, but let's zoom in and see what happened. Most important thing here is the 200 MA. You know, was resistance here, you know, reversals around it, reversals, and here we just zoomed through it, and now we tested it today. So let's see how we close. If we close above the 200 and ideally above 17, that to me would also you know, be a bullish sign. And on an RSI level, if we draw a horizontal line, the pullback, whoops, let me move this here, you know, that would coincide with resistance around this level. So if it's bullish, it could turn here above the 200 and make another high. This daily reversal level, 1795 would be my, which is a stretch from here, but you know, it could be done in 2, 3, 4 days, right? Okay, then thank you for listening, and I will get this posted and I'll talk to you tomorrow.